first athlete since Michael Jordan to get their own signature basketball from Wilson. She also becomes the first WNBA player to get her own signature basketball from Wilson.
What Caitlin Clark accomplished wasn't only make history. She rewrote it in her debut WNBA season. She accomplished something no athlete has since Michael Jordan. Caitlin Clark is the first WNBA player and the first athlete after Jordan to have a signature basketball line from Wilson. Think about it. A rookie is breaking records, changing women in sports, and influencing the entire basketball industry. The WNBA is exploding because one Iowa girl walked on the court and became a cultural sensation. She no longer seeks legends, becoming one.
Caitlin Clark just did something that no athlete has done since Michael.
It's almost hard to process how swiftly everything changed. Just a year ago, Caitlin Clark was lighting up college arenas, dropping record-breaking statistics, and drawing TV ratings no one had ever seen for women's basketball. Now she's the face of an entire movement. The moment she entered the WNBA, ticket prices jumped, arenas sold out, and television networks started vying for broadcasting rights. Fans who had never even glanced at a WNBA game were now rearranging their calendars to watch her play. Every pass, every logo range, three-pointer felt like an event. The enthusiasm she provides isn't just talent, it's electricity. It's the same spark Jordan gave Chicago, the same obsession Tiger Woods gave golf, and the same national pride Serena Williams gave tennis. You can feel that shift as she gets onto the court. Every camera focuses, every crowd rises, and the internet just erupts. People aren't watching women's basketball anymore. They're watching Caitlin Clark's period begin.
It was like Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, probably eventually Caitlin Clark, where it's like individual people make an entire country tune into their sport.
1,000%.
Like hockey was never bigger than when Wayne Gretzky was playing it. And it was ridiculous how much it grew the sport.
Caitlin Clark isn't simply playing basketball. She's reinventing how the game itself is valued. Before she had set foot on a professional court, she shattered Pete Maravich's all-time NCAA scoring record. A record people assumed would stand forever. That was the spark. And now the fire is unstoppable. The moment she signed with Wilson, it wasn't just a brand contract. It was a declaration engraved in history. She became the first WNBA player ever to have her own signature basketball and the first athlete after Michael Jordan to accomplish it. That's not just equality, that's growth. She's not waiting for the league to give her recognition. She's forcing it into existence. Every shot she takes, every endorsement she secures pushes women's basketball deeper into the mainstream spotlight. From Nike's $28 million partnership to sold-out arenas in every city she goes, Caitlin's proving that women's sports aren't a sideshow. They are the show. She's not just breaking glass ceilings, she's replacing them with open sky. The media can't quit talking. Sponsors can't stop calling. And fans can't stop watching because deep down, everyone knows this isn't hype anymore. It's history happening live.
Clark was marketable, but she's been put over some pretty big names. In fact, some worldwide, huge, international names. Two of them being Messi and
When people say Caitlin Clark is the Michael Jordan of women's basketball, it's not exaggeration. It's reality occurring in real time. Just like Jordan made basketball into a global religion, Caitlin is making the WNBA into must-watch entertainment. Music, every action she takes is amplified over social media. Every highlight goes viral within minutes, and every brand wants her name on their product. But what makes the parallel extra stranger is that Caitlin isn't mirroring Jordan's path. She's constructing her own. Jordan reinvented sneakers. Caitlin's reinventing basketball itself. She's not only the face of a brand, she's the reason brands are rethinking how they approach women's sports entirely. Her presence is turning skeptics into believers, transforming casual viewers into lifelong fans, and encouraging young girls worldwide to pick up a ball and dream greater. Even sports legends like Wayne Gretzky, Tiger Woods, and Serena Williams had to travel a hard route to global dominance. But Caitlin got there nearly instantly. One rookie season, and she's already the heartbeat of the league, the headline of every sports show, and the marketing engine driving a whole industry ahead. It's no longer about asking if she'll be the next Jordan. It's about acknowledging she already is the blueprint for the future generation.
Clark, on a worldwide marketability list for athletes, to be ahead of both Messi and Ronaldo is quite impressive. I mean, she's ahead of Steph Curry. Steph Curry is behind.
The instant Caitlin Clark entered the league, the numbers went nuclear. WNBA games that formerly received limited notice are now blowing viewing records like never before. National broadcasts featuring her double the average audience, pulling in over 340,000 fans every game and driving traffic the league has never dreamed of before. Social media, it's gone utterly ridiculous. The WNBA's official pages notched up more than 557 million video views in just the first week of the season, a mind-blowing 380% spike from last year. And guess who's at the heart of every trending clip, every viral highlight, every conversation? Caitlin Clark. She's the algorithm's favorite athlete. Every time she makes one of those insane deep threes or delivers a pass nobody else even sees, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok explode with millions of fans and reactions. She's not simply raising engagement. She's redefining what sports virality looks like. Music, and here's the craziest part. This isn't contrived hype. It's organic. It's music real. People want to watch her because she makes basketball fun again. She's brought personality, swagger, and unpredictability back to the women's game. The outcome: sold-out arenas, record jersey sales, music and ticket resale prices hitting NBA levels. This isn't a wave. It's a revolution in real time. Music, and Caitlin Clark is the epicenter of it all.
A lot of people weren't willing or were a bit reluctant to appreciate was the gain on this young white sister of ours. She can ball.
What Caitlin Clark is doing for the WNBA isn't just athletic, it's economic. In less than a season, she's created over $36 million in economic benefit for Indianapolis alone. Think about it. One individual creating the kind of local boost whole franchises dream about. Hotels are full, restaurants are packed, gear is selling out quicker than it can be restocked, and entire families are arranging holidays around fever home games. She's turned a faltering market into a thriving economy by simply showing up. And that's not an exaggeration. It's a blueprint. Every city on the itinerary now wants their Caitlin Clark game because they know it equals a sellout audience and national publicity. Her presence invites media teams, camera trucks, celebrities, and advertisers who ordinarily wouldn't even peek at the WNBA. It's a traveling economy wrapped inside a jump shot. On top of that, her $28 million Nike agreement isn't just a flex. Music, it's a cultural reset. It screams that women athletes are now worth investing in. Major corporations are waking up and understanding that female sports stars can move merchandise, influence culture, and dominate marketplaces just like their male counterparts. Caitlin Clark is no longer just an athlete. She's a walking corporate empire. Music, her name sells out arenas. Her brand sells basketballs. And her narrative sells hope to every young girl who ever picked up a ball and wondered if the world would notice. Now, due to Caitlin Clark, the world does.
So long to get respect for women's basketball, and then they treat it like a junior high school girl's locker room. Junior high school girl antics on the court. Instead of playing the game, they got to be drama because they're jealous. Instead of letting their skills speak for themselves, they got to be drama because they're
But with every revolution comes resistance. And Caitlin Clark's ascension has heated the pot inside the WNBA locker rooms. The limelight that follows her around has made some veterans apprehensive. And it's not hard to see why. She's entering into a league that's been grinding for decades to achieve respect. And in a matter of months, she's removed all the cameras, all the sponsors, and all the attention. That kind of instant prominence creates strain. Music, some players whisper about partiality. Others think she hasn't earned the fanfare. But deep down, everyone knows this isn't about jealousy. It's about disruption. Clark didn't steal the attention. She made one so dazzling that no one can ignore it anymore. Instead of appreciating her fire, some veterans have turned to cheap shots and cold shoulders on the court, seeking to degrade her. But all it's done is confirm her impact. Music, when you're the one changing the entire path of a sport, you don't get acclaim, you get challenged. And Clark's been passing every exam with unwavering poise. Every elbow, every look, every snub from rivals simply fuels her passion more. She's not here to fit into the existing WNBA system. She's here to rewrite it. What the league is realizing, sometimes painfully, is that this isn't the Caitlin Clark music problem. It's a wake-up call that women's basketball has officially entered a new era, and there's no turning back. Caitlin Clark's entrance didn't only enhance ratings. Music. It compelled the WNBA to innovate or get left behind. For years, league leaders talked about expansion, music, but it was essentially hollow rhetoric. Then Clark showed up, and suddenly those dreams had to become reality. Her name alone started filling venues coast to coast. And that type of demand left the league with no choice but to expand. New teams, bigger markets, and eventually actual funding. You can feel it everywhere. In the charter flights they just introduced after decades of players flying commercial, in the new sponsorship agreements pouring music in, and in the collective bargaining agreement talks that are finally addressing pay parity. All of this movement, all of long-needed reform, is a direct result of one rookie unsettling the system. It's almost poetry. For years, players implored the league to listen. And it needed Caitlin Clark's gravity to make them act. The league knows she's not just a player. She's a phenomenon that can convert the WNBA into a global brand. Cities are already campaigning for expansion teams. TV networks are bidding for exclusive rights. And fans are treating every Fever game like a championship match. This isn't simply a moment anymore. It's a movement, and Clark is the engine behind it. The WNBA has two possibilities presently. Music. Evolve rapidly enough to keep up with her, or risk being left in the dust of its own history. Even though Caitlin Clark's career has barely begun, her legacy is already cemented. Music. She's not simply a superstar, she's a cultural reset button. Every generation has that one athlete who changes everything. Jordan did it for the NBA. Tiger did it for golf. Serena did it for tennis. And now Caitlin Clark is doing it for women's basketball. The difference is she's doing it faster, louder, and with the world watching every second. Her influence stretches well beyond the court. She's transforming how companies spend, how fans engage, and how media presents the story of female athletes. Girls aren't only dreaming about playing in the WNBA anymore. They're picturing a future where they can dominate it, establish brands, sign multi-million-dollar agreements, and be recognized as the worldwide icons they truly are. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. Her name alone has become a symbol of what's possible when skill meets timing and courage meets opportunity. And the scariest part for her competition, she's only getting started. If this is what year 1 looks like, consider year 5. Imagine a WNBA with 10 more Clark's athletes energized, empowered, music, and unapologetically ambitious. That's her actual victory. Not just the stats or the records, but the transformation of belief. She's shown the globe that women's basketball isn't waiting for validation. It's taking it by force. Caitlin Clark didn't just enter the league. She redefined it, rebuilt it, and reignited it. The only question left is whether the WNBA can keep up with the change she's already launched. Caitlin Clark didn't just step into the WNBA. She exploded it. In a single rookie season, she rewrote the script on what women's basketball could be, what it could earn, and how it could inspire. She's proved that one player with a perfect blend of music, talent, charisma, and courage can convert an entire league into a global topic. The parallels to Jordan, music, Serena, and Tiger aren't hype. They're history repeating itself in a new manner. What we're experiencing isn't just excellence. Music, it's transformation. She's broken every boundary, challenged every tradition, and forced every executive, fan, and critic to see the game through her vision. Caitlin Clark is no longer a rising star. She's the North Star, the standard every player will seek from now on. The WNBA's future isn't something to anticipate anymore. It's already here. Wearing number 22, rewriting records, music, and carrying the hopes of an entire generation on her shoulders. The game has changed forever, and the world knows exactly who changed.